Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Rance. I want to ask you a couple questions here. Who runs your life? Who motivates you? Is there anybody that controls you other than yourself? Who influences you? And that's a fair question, or a group of questions. Do you feel like you're stuck? Like you're in this quagmire. You feel like you're just sinking. You feel like you've lived your life already and there's nothing else to do. There's no more fun to have. Everything that you want to do, you feel like you're just an old person all of a sudden. And why do you feel like an old person? Because the younger people have pushed you off to the side and made you feel like you're just worthless all of a sudden. You're not useful anymore. You have no purpose. Is that what you think about yourself? Have you let yourself get to that position to where you're just like a carpet and you just let people walk all over that carpet? You're the carpet and you allow that to happen. Why? Are you one of these kind of people that you sit on the couch? You don't want to do anything. Every time you need something, you ask somebody else, would you hand me this? Or would you give me that? Are you too lazy that you can't even get off of the couch to go get you a drink of water or coffee or a Coca-Cola or make a sandwich? Do you have to be waited on? Gentlemen, do you think women like to wait on you? They don't. Why don't you wait on them? I'm getting off into a whole nother topic. I feel like society has really changed. I made a video before Christmas about whenever you invite people, older people over, don't put them in the corner. Don't put Uncle Freddie in the corner. Don't do that. Or don't take Aunt Thelma and push her off into the corner. Bring them to the main table. Make them feel like they're a part of something. Remember, I made a video about that. Well, guys, if you're older and you still have your wits about you, I want to try to motivate. And this is for me too. This goes for me too. I'm not acting like I'm, some superior, all-knowing something, because I'm not. I am trying to motivate me. And I'm also hoping that I can motivate you to do something special with your life. You've worked real hard. Maybe you were a good husband, a good wife, a good mother. You were a good father. You did all of the things. You played by all of the rules. And now you're what they call a senior citizen. Like senior citizen is such a bad word nowadays. Like we're worthless. Push them in the corner. Let us live our life and push Gramps in the corner and Grandma in the corner. No, don't allow them to do that. We've got to start proving these people who do that they're wrong. Live life on your terms, people. Live life on your terms. Seriously. I'm really getting to a point where I'm tired of just sitting around here. I really am. I do have a couple more months that I kind of feel like I'm on financial restriction because I got something going on financially and I can't do anything for like 2 more months. What is this, April? I got May and June. In July, look out. I can do whatever I want to do. So, should I just sit here just feeling sorry for myself, not doing anything and wondering why I'm not having any fun in life? I'm not having any fun in life because I am holding me back. Are you holding you back? Look, man, ladies, whatever, if you want to do something, do it. Don't worry about what the other Joe Schmuck has to do. It doesn't matter if they're your family, your children, your best friends, whatever. Don't let them run your life for you. You run your life. I know that's easy for me to say. It's like this, guys. Let's say that you're a widower. You're single. You were married a long time, but you're lonely. And you know you're lonely. But there's people out there on the internet telling you how great it is to be alone. That's them. Let them be alone. But if you are alone, do something about it. If you meet Miss Perfect, that's perfect to you, or you want to explore some of your options, relationships, do it. Just because your nieces or nephews or your friends or your children say, oh no, Dad, you shouldn't do that. You need to stay home, stay on the couch, Dad. Just wither away. Don't have a life. Your life's over. Tell them to kiss your ass. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're 75 years old and a 45-year-old woman falls in love with you. Go get her, man. Don't worry about what people think. That's what's wrong. We always worry about what people think too much. What's wrong with doing what you think? Isn't what you think more important than what somebody else thinks? I got to have these motivational talks with me too. You know, just because I'm a widower now, that doesn't mean that my life is over with. I still have some active years left, maybe not a lot, but who knows? I may be on this earth another 20, 25 years. I don't know. I'm not the author of life and death. I don't know. So you know what? I have to kind of sit around for a couple of months because I have some financial obligations that I have to take care of. I have to. I got to be grown up and I got to do some things. Okay? But then after that, I'm thinking, what do I want to do? Do I want to go to Las Vegas? Do I want to maybe go rent since I sold my RVs, do I want to go rent a cabin somewhere? Do I want to do I want to go to New York City and enjoy that for a while? Do I want to go out and, do I want to go to Las Vegas? Or do I want to go on that cruise that I was talking about earlier, a month or two ago? Hey, I found out something, that if I took a cruise from Colorado going to the West Coast and driving hotels, food, buying a ticket to get on the ship, go to Hawaii, come back, drive back to Colorado Springs, I need about $7,000 or $8,000. I didn't realize it was that expensive, but it is. It really is. That kind of knocked me down a few notches, you know what I mean? I mean, I could do it, but do I want to invest $7,000 into taking a trip from here to LA or San Diego or Frisco to get on a ship to go to Hawaii? Do I really want to do that? Is it worth $7,000, $8,000? I don't know. Just think what you could do with $7,000 or $8,000. I could go to Las Vegas and blow it all. That'd be just about as stupid. I want to do something. I got to get off the couch. I got to get out of here. I'm willing to tolerate 2 more months of sitting around this house. I'd like to get out of here and do just a little bit of traveling, kind of maybe close by, you know. I thought about maybe just going out to some campgrounds, just riding around, walking around, and do something like where to go to camp in Colorado, you know, around here, and go actually film some of the campgrounds, tell you what the prices are, what the availability is, blah, blah, blah. I may go take a walk downtown Colorado Springs and say, hey, this is what living in the city's like. You know, it's a lot different than you guys who love to be out in the country or who love to go out to the campgrounds and you're staying in your tents and stuff. You can't afford these $300,000-$400,000 RVs, so you get a tent. Nothing wrong with that. But then again, you got to deal with these pit vaulted toilets. You know what I mean? And usually every time you go into one, not only do they not have toilet paper in them, they stink like hell. And you know they do. And then on top of that, you got to deal with all the flies. Oh boy, isn't that that's living the dream. Let's start swatting flies. And if that's not enough, if you survive going to the bathroom, now you have to leave. You got to open the door and you hope there's not a bear outside waiting to eat your face off. You got to think about these things, comparing the city life to the camping lifestyle, all that kind of stuff. I'm just being stupid. Put up with it. Or do you want to be in the city where, a lot of us that kind of enjoy going out to campgrounds and stuff, and I don't like people. Well, hey, that's too bad. We'll go to the city and there's all these people around. Well, you know what that means to me? That's life. That's just people having a life. I've kind of got off direction, but it don't matter. I did a poll question today saying, how long should we do like a video on here? And 20 minutes plus is the winner so far. And I told one person on here, I think I told you, Mark, I said that most of my audience, or whatever you want to call yourselves, I don't like to say fans. You know what I mean? I don't put myself up on that pedestal that you are my fans. Who am I? I'm just Jimmy the schmuck from Mississippi. You know what I mean? Who just happens to live in Colorado. Fans. I don't know. I'll tell you something real quick though. I thought about this a long time ago. There was somebody that wanted to meet me, and I met them. And whenever, this is back when I had my Jimmy Rance channel, way, long time ago. And whenever I visited them, they had kids. And their kids were teenagers at that time. Well, whenever I knocked on the door and I went in to visit them, and we said our hellos, well, some of the kids went, wow, that's Jimmy Rance. And I felt so odd, like, huh? Like these kids were all, just because they see me on YouTube, now they're treating me like I'm some kind of Hollywood celebrity. And I'm not. I'm just a guy on the internet who gets on here, rants and raves, or tells stories or jokes or acts like a fool, But then when it was all over with, I thought, and I told my wife, I said, my God, man. Did you see how these kids treated me? They thought I was royalty or something. It's funny how we put people on pedestals, huh? So look, if in the future, if you ever meet me, just come up and shake my hand, guys, say hello, how you doing, ladies? Come up, give me a hug or shake my hand or whatever you want to do. If you want to if you're really cool and you want to lay a big sloppy French kiss on me, that's okay too. I don't mind stuff like that. That's what I'm here for. You're right. Okay. Guys, look, we got to get motivated. We got to get off the couch. We got to make our own ham sandwiches. We have to get up. We have to motivate ourselves to go outside, smell the fresh air. If there is fresh air anymore, I don't know. Don't let other people tell you what to do. Don't let other people live your life for you. That's your job. Do what you want to do, okay? And again, if you're 75 and that hot little 45-year-old redhead wants you for whatever reason, don't be embarrassed to go there. If that's what you really want, it's what you want, man, not what somebody else wants. Appreciate you guys sticking around and listening to all this stuff. Let's get busy. Let's do something, okay? Let's get busy living. Because, most of us, at least in my age group and older, we're on the last leg of our active years or our life. Now, we can either surrender and give up right now, or we can actually get out there and try to make something, have some fun. Go out with, I don't want to say a bang, that's too cliche, but just go out there and do what you want to do. Make yourself happy, as long as you're not hurting anybody else along the way. Thanks a lot, guys, for listening. I'm Jimmy Rance.